Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to what's left of Tural. Last week was a little meandery. Babe, you mind reminding me what we were even doing?
Following the right succession, Mai and Aine became the Dawn servants of Tural. Content with our victory,
We didn't even do anything.
ahem. Content with our victory, we traveled north to explore Jacques Tural.
Dinosaur Texas.
After we completed some quests for the locals, a dome suddenly appeared over the distant town of Islani, and a fleet of alien ships appeared, launching an unprovoked attack against Tural. Tural was devastated by an army of strange automatons.
Would have fared better if we'd helped with the defense.
When we arrived at the palace, we discovered that the forces were led by none other than Zeralja, the first promise, decked out in alien armor and a gadget that allows him to resurrect himself and greatly increase his strength. He killed Galushaja,
We could have stopped that.
and then issued the ultimatum to come and challenge him in his own kingdom, and this week we are planning to do just that.
About damn time. She did well. It was inspiring to see such diverse peoples rally as one. People of Tural have come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I'd won over, so I decided to keep at it. Of course you did. That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure the Dawn servants can fulfill their promise to the people. Listening to Mai and Aine, I was reminded of my time in the first. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tural, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We shall set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I'll inform Wokomat that... There you all are. Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. You ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave for Jacques Tural Skygate. Bana and Ketnaram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. You can sense that from all the way over here? As Lamati says, let's stay vigilant. Islani isn't exactly a short distance from Sheolani. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider other means of travel. The dome appears to lie beyond Sheolani. A good thing we have Erendil to guide us. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much he can fit in Erendil's rucksack. Is he carrying all of our rations? I mean, I guess the rest of us aren't. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We will strike down Zeralja and secure peace for Tural. I think there's going to be a few more steps than that. We'll be passing through Sheolani, where there have been reports of the enemy movement, so stay sharp. The Landsguard have told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tural. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Sheolani Station. It's a perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Mailia and I and a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Aaronville, Alize, and Mailia, Anya, Romero's will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Sheolani Station. We can start with that place. Hasatawi. Husatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do? The Sheriff Kamako should be able to tell us a few things. The people of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships overhead. Yeah, those pop-up tents don't offer a lot of air support. Everything seems to be in order at a glance. So this region has its own peacekeeping force. That it does. Up to you two, and I'll be Val Waklamat as well. You're Sheriff in Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Washtawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in Sheshawezi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers have been seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people are in danger. I worry about the other township as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Watasawan? I give up. I'll accompany Aaronville. I'll see you all in a while. Heard that Val Wakoma would visit us personally. Please take care out there. I will. Oh, that's intense. Why did they have to be purple, though? I love purple. I can't shoot them down if they're purple. The Garleans have anti-air stuff, right? They can come help. Looking at my own butt, that's kind of weird. And I'll clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nitarwikwi is safe. It's after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who are riding in the train are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked for Usolani. What a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna have to fix some of those. Again. When the soldiers first showed up, I thought I was done for. If I hadn't managed to toss one of those barrels at them, I'm not sure I'd be here right now. You killed it with a barrel? Or with a polearm? Okay, well, I mean, at least something killed it. So that's the way of it. Good thing you showed up when you did. Yeah. Mailia, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with all of them in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. It's Estinian. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Usolani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. You heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Definitely not. Talk of how I saved the Dawntrails fast. That flat discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't exactly strong. Oh, shut up. But are the rumors true? Galu Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zeralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? Yeah, I'm gonna stab him. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain at Sheolani to keep an eye on things. Okay, but you could stab him too. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona, brother? Wait a second, you're the Vow of Resolve. That took you long enough. I am, you're Zekoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. It's more than those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaolani after all. Mailia can attest to that.
It's true. A barmaid was telling us all about it. 10 seconds, tops.
Glad to hear it. We leave Sheolani in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Reckless is what adventurers do. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Thank you, that's more like it. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. It seems those soldiers only appeared in the springs. Could they have been after the Cerulean? Not likely, they have their own power source. It seems the people of Shaolani are safe. What a relief. I didn't mean to do that. Wata Soen is still safe, but the animals are unsettled by recent events. And recently so? So am I. The dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose he's claimed within its borders? Raha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully, there was no damage or casualties to speak of. I heard from Wakalamat that a Sinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Sheolani have naught to fear. Thanks to Asinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Sheolani. The Hetsuro were safe as well. At the very least, there are no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. How are we supposed to get inside? If Zeralja and his army emerged from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It happens we might have an inkling where one is. Shenza. Oh, it's the train guys. Hi, train guys. These are the engineers from Tural Railing, which operates the train between Sheolani and Usulani. When we went to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it's inside and part of it's outside? That seemed to be the case, yeah. And while we've observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Ysolani? Wakomat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who are headed here and are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Ysolani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Pretty good if it was on purpose. Assuming the fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I'll smash our way inside. I agree. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zaraja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tural. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eye on me. Bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan is no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. So let's use a train as a battering ram. That sounds like fun. What you need is something that can get there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to their fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with fuel she can carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Ground missiles! I'm into it. Chief, have you gone insane? It's war. You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. I sense an adventure coming. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. Whining. Whining is how we pronounce it in Texas. But if we fall really, really hard, there's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. We'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out to a place of glory. I like that plan. You alright with that? Yes, I am. There's no changing your mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Careful. I know what I meant. We'll keep your wife safe. We promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least she'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tural. That it will, but first we've got to work out how she'll look the part. I'm saying spikes, I'm saying shrapnel. I don't know how much about magic tech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Liolo and inform Kona of the situation. Link pearls. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate of the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Well, we have our plan. Now let's finish the train and blast our way into the dome. To use this train as an explosive is a brazen plan. We'll have but one attempt, so we best make it count. I agree. The ship seemed content to remain waiting in the sky, so let's take this opportunity to do what we can to prepare. I hope Namika is safe. Yeah, me too. Even only having just met them, I see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. While I have no objection to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeralja will not strike Tuliyoal in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliyoal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliyoal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zeralja, at least until Tuliyoal has shored up its defenses. Right, we'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliyoal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Spiky bits, exploding bits, all the bits. Everyone's hard at work on the train. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Me neither. I hope it looks badass. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish it in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know if you would be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers used lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle all that? We could ask Wakivu. Ask your carpenters from Kono. If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me. Just be sure not to forget the Right. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone who'll be up to the task. Maybe... I don't know who that is, but Fontaine is just a jewelsmith. He'd be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yakoi. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. Oh, Zurumawur. Yes, the giants. That makes perfect sense. You're friends with the Yakoi? I'll be damned. We'll not want for strength with help like that. We're gonna call on all 7, aren't we? Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Okay, I want the ballistas, but I know Kona is the right answer. Anya will get the right answer with Kona. I'm gonna say ballistas. I want ballistas. Big ones, in cannons. Ballistas, eh? While they'll be powerful, it seems to me it'd take too long to reload between shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Huh? Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive them myself, I know their design, and it should be possible to build them, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we require fire aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, huh? Might be as the miners over the springs can help with that. Then if we can leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started with drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza's in charge of our supplies, so I might be good to talk to... Yeah. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza's in charge of our supplies, and it might be good to talk to him about it first. That's better. It was way too hot. Well, I think we're set with the plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now, let's get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves. Do we have time to paint a skull to the front? It's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try to enlist some more help from among our friends back in Tural. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shensa over to the southeast. It's a shame Sid and his engineers aren't here to help. If they were here, I'd expect they'd turn it into a flying train. Shensa has given me a list of materials. We'll see if they have everything they need. Right, time to put my knowledge gained in the first to use. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? You're Cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Yeah, sure, we'll go find a miner. Great. You're friends with Leia, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can help you get the crystals, it's her. I totally took a leap with reading that. Mailia, what brings you around these parts? Sharp things and explodey things. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard about them before, but what's this all about? Making things burn and get stabbed. Now I remember. Tural and Alice. Gesundheit. You find them in the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. I don't. Ew. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go to the oldest, toughest in Alice. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Erinville thinks so highly of you. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger dominating sort, and that's what you'll need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. That sounds awfully organized for animals. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, you'll keep watch nearby to make sure that no hapless travelers come stumbling in. If we know there are predators here, they shouldn't be here at all. I was hoping for something a little bigger. Amazing, you dealt with the beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Shipna. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wakomot heading for the station. Taking care of the crystals, have you? Things proceed apace here, too. Shenza told me you got the crystals from him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erinville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her again after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about our time together with Papa. She'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tural, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. You forgot the greeting, by the way. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerfiler does the same at the capital. I am truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Where's she going? Oh, she's going right there. Okay. That's intergalactic. Yes, let's get to it. Construction montage. Alright, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons. You have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we all must do our part when our nation is imperiled. Here, here, we love Tural, and we love you, Valcona. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. We can fly now. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Hey, I know it. Where's the boarding call?
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft.
Besides, how do you test a bomb?
I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Finished at last!
Okay, it's not quite a skull, but it's still very cool.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer. Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
This is by far one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
All right, let's go blow this thing up.
Vanish!
That's intense.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone!
Let him have it.
They've switched to firearms!
It's not a train scene unless someone's falling off the side. I gotcha.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
Time to knock. Knock knock, Girl Scout cookies. Do you think we got their attention?
Oh, that was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Okay, that's the front guard. Commander on a bike, alright. It's gonna be fun to kick his face in. I got you, babe. That's not helpful. I don't appreciate that. It's not ideal. I almost didn't even catch that. Oh. Okay. Boże mój. All right. Take that, you tinker toys. Oh, I probably need that. I just feel so torn about this whole thing because these people are obviously also purple enthusiasts. And we don't have to be enemies like this. But on the other hand, they're a bunch of tinker toys. They don't actually like purple. For all I know, they can't even see purple. Oh yeah, my shooting would be much more effective if I had that on mode. Had that on. Blah, 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 blah. What's this? I can meet on it, so, oh, well, never mind then. Hey. You can do. What's that? There it is. Got it. It's Stardust, Tinker Toy. Do this. Uh-oh. Did I eat a mechanic and didn't notice? I'm gonna step. Whoa, no, I'm not. Why can't I move? Oh, okay. I ate that. Oh, that's not good. It's up to the Red Mage to save the party now. What on earth? I just can't seem to get my feet under me this time. Gosh, really? Ah, the Red Mage is just carrying me this run. Try to get myself on my feet now. I'm trying. What on earth keeps hitting me? I'm not even seeing it. Can't do anything. I am so glad the Red Mage is so good at testing. I promise I'm not normally this bad. Not this again. No, I can't. I can't even. This is too much going on. Okay. Alright. Shake it off. It was a bad run. Okay, well at least the debuff is off. What on earth? Purge this to pizza. That guy looks like a person. That's not a robot. The health bar is going down awfully fast. Oops, I know better. Okay, there's no way that was the whole boss. Oh, we've seen this before. No more games, my tail. Okay, that's a little more scary. I don't like snakes at all. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna stand next to this guy because I think he's been here before. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of fun to look at. See on the inside of the curve, got it. Alright, that was kind of cool. Ah, crap, I knew better. I got distracted. What on earth? There we go! Yeah, we're not impressed by you, Snakeskin. You scaly bastard. That was most unexpected. He was like a snake. Yeah, no, he was horrifying. Yeah, he did. See what's inside the dome. Yeah. Right, let's get moving. We just got moving. We did all the moving. We moved so much. Like, seriously, all the comms to that red mage just pulled my ass right out of the fire. Like, a million times. That was embarrassing. I promise I am not usually that useless.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani, and yet it was wholly
Yeah,
unlike
like I
my
said,
memories.
the Borg.
The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yassolani, can it?
This is Yassolani? I don't think it is, not anymore. There's no sensation of passing into a different world. This couldn't be a reflection, could it? What happened here? I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Yeah, no, this is like the grossest misuse of the color purple in the history of the misuse of colors. I was prepared for something strange, but it's like another world. I don't understand. None of us do, Aaronville. Yeah. This is the stuff of nightmares. That's what this is. Finally, some fantasy stuff.
You're just excited because you think it's the Borg home world.
And it's purple. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Please remember to spay and neuter your pets and family members. Das Vidania.